Right, because PSA is owned by...
Yeah, they own all of them now.
What's your thoughts?
I don't know.
It just seems
It's
like...
just like three people are going to run the whole industry.
Right. It's just... It doesn't seem like generally that's ever a great
It's
thing
not
for
a great
consumers,
thing. No,
right?
never.
I mean, you're really... I mean, they'll probably keep it as its own entity
They are
and just
going-
under
they did
the
say-
guise of
Yeah,
competition, for those that don't know.
yeah. It's crazy.
It's getting a little...
It's
A little monopolistic
Oh,
here,
absolutely.
a
The whole
bit.
thing
It
is
seems
very
like.
monopolistic.
When's that Panini Topps court case being settled? Man, wow! Drew with some breaking news that PSA acquired Beckett, which is really Fanatics acquiring Beckett. Oh man, interesting. Wow. Wow. All right, folks, welcome back in. Monday night live stream underway. We've got 3 filler spots to go. There are my fillers, right? Arizona, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. My fillers from yesterday already still in, ready to rock. We're going to do mini helmets as well. All right, folks, welcome in. How we doing on this Monday? We are back at it, trying to get our flawless briefcase across the finish line. Last 3 filler spots, $289.99 gets you in a who's who of 2024 football teams. Your 2 Panini exclusive quarterbacks, Michael Penix and J.J. McCarthy. Best game I've seen J.J. play as a pro yesterday. He was slinging it. He's got some weapons. Maybe a good chance. There, you got Jaden Patches and numbered hits there with Commanders. Bears is probably the biggest draw to my eyes just because you got Caleb Patches and autos, and he's kind of taken off. Plus Roma Dunze live autos in there. You've got Carolina with like 3 rookies. You got some veteran opportunities with Arizona, right? We see like the Kurt Warners of the world show up for them. Miami with Tua and Achane, Tyreek, etc. Some old veterans, Bengals. So some pretty good draws, not too many whiffs on the flawless list. And now we're down to 7 in the minis. We might, if mini helmet sells out first, we'll move that ahead and then work back on the floss, guys. Beyond these 2 breaks, we've got these fun random teams. Bowman U Best Football, $39.99 gets you in 3-box break, 4 autos per box. You got patch autos in there as well, so really nice break, guys, for $40. We ripped the full case yesterday. Stuff is solid. Stuff is real solid at that price point. Now is the time to do these collegiate products, get them out there for you, get them sold around the playoffs, right? All these big collegiate players. Bowman Chrome U, same thing. $35 get you 2 random teams, 2 autos per box, 8 in the break. Jump on in. Beyond that, Boom 15 on the Prism Draft Picks. Bowman U Best Football. Yeah. And I'm just a believer that, like, these are the games the Steelers always win, right? They're not like the Steelers are great. I'm not in love with their team or anything like that. But, like, when they have to have a win to kind of keep their season alive in prime time at home, they just always seem to win, right? Like, this is what Tomlin does. They'll grind it out. It'll be close. Boswell will kick like 4 field goals, and they win. So I'm on the Steelers. I am. I don't love it, but I just they got to prove to me that they're going to lose this type of game in this spot in the freezing cold weather. I don't believe it. I don't believe it until I see it. So I can tell you that the two guys that we've talked about the most amongst Wayne and Paul and the Bomber guys here are Fears and Queen, who both play for the Pelicans. I like both of them a lot. I like Johnson on the Wizards some, although he may not be in tops. I can't remember. I know VJ's not. Super deep track with my own bias. Tyrese Proctor for the Cavs is no slouch, but yeah, I think depending on the pricing, I think Pelly's would where I'd go. If Queen and Fears are both in there, then I think that's what my mind says makes the most sense. Okay, so they're priced as such, right? But if I'm looking at what what the Spurs are going for, and obviously you got Dylan Harper and Wemby in there with the Spurs, right? If you're looking at what the Mavs are going for, if I can pay $400 for the Pelicans with a chance at 2 rookies, if they are both in there, I do need to. I haven't looked at the checklist, all right? That's the 3rd new release of the week, so I'm kind of working through them, but I think that would be my thought as the one that stands out the most. But again, part of me is also just like you said, kind of like compared to the price, right? And where the rookies, Knepel to me is Rookie of the Year so far. I mean, he's outplaying everybody to my eyes. So I know Charlotte kind of is, but again, the Hornets are a really solid team there, and again though, that price point trumps the Pellies that have 2 rookies. And so again, I got to double check. Okay, you got a Harper, so yeah, no Spurs. So Hornets come to mind because Knepel really. Him and Cooper are about even on Rookie of the Year odds, but I'm trying so hard not to be a hater on Cooper Flagg, but I'm just so salty about the Luka trade that I think I'm just predisposed to not like the Mavericks guy because I don't want them to be like rewarded or have any. I mean, they already fired Nico, so I probably should just let that on. But let's see other good rookies so far that popped to me. I mean, the other thing is there are just the big teams, right, beyond rookies, right? I mean, the Lakers, LeBron, even that. Yeah. Jazz are tough, Ace Bailey, but yeah, I think let's see if the checklist is out. We can talk about this a little bit in more detail because I want to make sure that those guys are both in there. 25, 26, tops. Chrome basketball checklist. So VJ is going to be a Panini exclusive guy. So he, unfortunately, will not have autographs in Topps Chrome. There's only a couple of them, but I think it's him. I think it's Trey Johnson. will not have autographs in the product, unfortunately. Because no matter how hard we try, we can't get away from this freaking exclusive era of cards, and I hate it. Right, but the veteran checklist, right? I mean, that should be better with the tops and all that. So I think if it was me, I'd spend more time too looking at the checklist. Not to mention like these, right? Not everything's about autographs. If you get the right short print of the top stars, so I think to your eyes, Minnesota is solid. I know it is disappointing. I can't even pretend like it's not. But you're also gonna have licensed cards of some of last year's, right? Sar is another guy that we kind of had our eye on around here. LeBron, Paulo, SGA, right? All right, let's see. Ace Bailey is solid. Cedric Howard and the Grizzlies. You could get Ja and Cedric Howard there. That's a nice one. I like his game a lot. All right, there's Derek Queen. Do we have Jeremiah in there? No fears? Okay. All right, so that's partly why the Pelicans aren't more expensive, because Fears apparently does not have autos either, which is a little bit annoying. But I guess from that I would say, I forgot. Utah Jazz. Walter Clayton is getting big time run. So that is an interesting team. Yeah. With Ace Bailey and Walter Clayton at that price, I would say Jazz would be top of the list now in my eyes. Just, this is my first time looking through this, to be honest, so take everything with kind of a caution, but yeah. We've seen Jace make some moves. I like Kneppel a lot. There's my boy Proctor with the Cavs. But again, the veterans, right? LP, Stockton, and Filipowski. The Jazz checklist looks pretty deep. Markkanen. But again, Spurs with Castle and Wemby and Dylan Harper. Yves is in there as well. So that's my little 30-second take. Just quick review without digging too deep into it. 3 to go, guys, in the Flawless Filler. 7 to go now in autograph mini helmets. Thank you. I feel like it's just there's so much variance. Sometimes you get real hot. Some certain products are hitting all kinds of stuff. Certain products are deader for you. But then you see other breakers, So I can honestly say from that standpoint, I feel like it's all pretty high variant. Just luck, like the luck part of it, right? Who knows what's in every case, this or that, right? I didn't get any flags in the Topps flagship, but man, did I hit some good stuff in a few of the other products, right? First or second case, the first jumbo case was, the Shohei Yamamoto Sasaki triple auto. So I that standpoint, I really do feel like it's just variance, but. Really? Oh, man. I need to get a Cooper flag. I will admit that that is not, after ripping a pretty good amount of flagship and not getting one, I was disappointed. I can't pretend like I wasn't, and that's on my mind. I was telling Mike, I'm hoping I get more now in the Chrome, right? We just talked about the variance thing. hopefully the variance rocks back my way on the Chrome, and we find all kinds of cool Cooper Flag stuff. So it was right, and that is one of the best cards from the run, I feel like, and then it was just lucky to get it, So that was awesome. So there's a lot of that, But yeah, man, you know what you're doing. I know you like to ask for input, which I really appreciate. But you know what you're doing. You have a good feel for what makes sense to you. No. Should I? Grinnell College? No. Jack Taylor. I got nothing on that one, Todd. Okay. Interesting. One was a redemption. Other two were base on cards. I'll take base on card. I'll take base. I'll take base Cooper Flag autos. I really will. Whoever's gonna spend out on the Mavs, I gotta make it. I gotta make it count. And the good news is, and I haven't guessed the good news, but just the reality is, he's played so much better in this last segment of season, as opposed to how it was going into the flagship. So now is the time where he's. 138 and 109 is in points in a basketball game? 3 filler spots to go, guys. Flawless briefcase, been marinating, ready to rock. 7 to go in mini helmets. Yeah, absolutely, right? And you can't. It's. I always tell myself I can't take those pulls for granted, right? You can't lament some rougher nights or some rougher cases, and forget about the crazy big hits that you do get. So the lights are typically obviously no base, right? It's almost all refractors, numbered hits, and autos. So let's take a look here on the autograph count. So 2 autos per box there on the Delight. Because we don't break first off the line, I have no idea on that. And then Hobby, 1 auto. So get an extra autograph per box in the Delight, and not all that pesky chrome base if you don't want it. Typically, they do say you have I know in the update series Delight you had a better odds at the debut patch auto, right? Again, I don't know about the odds on the boxes, but to my mind, you get more of the helixes and the short prints and that kind of thing in Delight as well. Personally, more color, numbered hits, and the chrome, that kind of stuff. No, you can still get base autos, I believe. You just don't have the base chrome. But yeah, you got base chrome autos in Delight still, yeah. Right, so for example, this is what an update series half case Delight looks like. Right, so you still get the base rookie auto, but you just get more color, right? More numbered hits, and everything's refractor style, right? That kind of thing. Down to 6 in the mini helmets, folks. Thank you. Let's see if we can't work down this Bowman U Best football, guys. $39.99 gets you in 12 autographs in the break. Nice price point. A lot of fun to rip. Good time to rip collegiate football. 6 to go in the mini helmets, folks. 3 to go. Flawless filler. 12 to go. Boom! In University Best Football. Let me get the list, probably just a pure random here on the mini helmets. $2024 Flawless Briefcase, looking to get 3 more filler spots gone. $29.99 gets you one of these random teams. This is 24 Flawless, right? The only there's no 25 Flawless out yet, so 24 Flawless football, right? Penix, JJ, Roma Dunze, plus you got numbered and patches hits of Caleb and Jaden. Dolphins, Bengals, Panthers, Cardinals rounded out. Oh, guys. Oh, thanks, Mark, for grabbing the spot there. And the minis. All right, guys. This is what happens though. We don't fill breaks, and I start gambling more. So I need you guys to fill this break to keep myself away from my phone. But I got a couple boosts here. I want to use. Gotta be Steelers, right? Gotta be Steelers. I just found that out about 20 minutes ago from Drew. I mean, I feel like we all probably feel like they're taking over the world, right? Because it's just a fancy way of saying Fanatics tops, right? Oh, they are. Okay, nice. So, again, maybe it'll streamline grading across the industry, and maybe they'll just gouge price points even higher. Now, I don't know. I can't say that I'm like thrilled about it, but I'm not also, I'm not like, this is the sky is falling. It all feels like a little bit monopolistic of where we're heading with them controlling all facets of the hobby, basically. It seems like, so with little to no competition, especially what's it gonna look like 5 years from now, right, or 10 years from now even. It's a little bit, I'll say disconcerting. It's a little bit like, okay, let's see what they do with this. We'll see if they stand on their word that they're here for the collector and they're here for the hobby and they're going to 5x the hobby in a positive way. We'll see if they follow through and if these type of acquisitions help them with that, or if it's all just a big, they're generating profit. I don't know. It's so raw. You guys have any thoughts? I'm curious from your guys' standpoint, because the truth is I don't do a lot of grade submissions. I on my PC so much Cleveland stuff that the grading. Yeah. But yeah, I'm curious feedback from you guys of what you think. 6 to go in the minis, 3 to go in the flawless. Why don't they let me combine kicking with the parlay? Gosh darn it. Yes, it's PSA. PSA has acquired Beckett, and hold on a second. Fanatics owns PSA, right? No, PSA is still independent. Collections Universe. Got it. Okay. Yes, PSA is Collectors Universe, so PSA owns Beckett now. They're going to keep them separate entities, but I don't know. I got this vibe that Fanatics is going to acquire PSA at some point. I have no actual knowledge of that, but I don't mind the streamlining of the processes, streamlining of the grading. I don't want to say rules. You know what I'm saying? Like standards, I guess, right? Standardized grading. It makes sense to my brain, but to Scott's point, I'm not sure if that that this kind of movement ever really helps the consumer, right? Because you get into price points. What prevents them from raising prices and locking in, right? I mean, now you're going to your net, your SGCs and your third or fourth options. Again, I don't grade a lot, so I'm not talking bad about any grading companies. I have no preference whatsoever because that's just IPC Cleveland, just my own, just they look pretty on my mantle. That's what I do. But if you're a big time grader flipper, I'm sure you're very curious as to how this is going to play out, right? 6 to go in the mini helmets, 3 to go in flawless, 12 to go. Bowman, you best double random teams again. Guys, I really encourage you to take a look at this. If you like collegiate stuff, 4 autos per box, yacht patch autos. You're getting 2 teams, right? It's double random team and no tiers or anything like that. So you could absolutely crush it with, Texas and Ohio State, or, Georgia and Clemson, or whatever combos you could think of that might be boomy. And really solid list. Plus, yeah, this is like catch-all for all the others. Always gets decent amount of hits in these type of breaks. So, right, Indiana with the Heisman Trophy winner is out there. Vanderbilt with Diego, second, the runner-up on the Heisman, that is in there. Ohio State has Julian Sayin, who's the other runner-up. Six to go. Let's at least get these mini helmets going. Now get something going on screen, and a better shot to fill the flawless or one of these other random teams today. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, that's. I mean, that's a great. There's nothing but positives to that, having something local and saving you all that money. So. Yeah. No. 100%. Guys, we're hanging out here on this Monday night. BomberBreaks.com is where we can find our full assortment of breaks. I'm down to 6 in our Gold Rush mini helmets. I'm down to 3 in our Flawless briefcase filler. I've got 12 to go. Bowman, you best football double random teams. $39.99 gets you in. Arena Club. Nothing comes to mind when you say that, but maybe I just know it by another term. Arena Club. What do you give me some more info on it? Okay. I've seen advertisements on like my Facebook for it, I think, but that's the extent of my knowledge about it. To be honest with you, have you done any of that? Yeah, I do. Now as you say that, I definitely remember that from the ads and stuff. Personal breaks are open too, guys. BomberSportsCards.com is our retail site that has all kinds of fun stuff available. If anybody's interested in a personal rip, happy to do that. Can also send it to you sealed. All right, nice value on the holiday tins there. Good Christmas stocking stuffer type stuff for $14. Probably a better send it sealed type one, but happy to do it if you guys want. But yeah. Okay. How do you feel like that was for the price point? I'm not good with vintage stuff. Six to go in our mini helmets, folks. That's an easy one. At $39.99, 12 helmets in the break. Got it. Yeah, people seem to like that kind of thing. We've had decent success doing like mystery box stuff here in the retail side. Obviously, I'd like to think Ignition is a little higher tier, just in terms of the fact that you have to break it, so it's more detailed in terms of what's in there and all that versus just any random card. But yeah, good, man. I'm happy it worked out well for you. I have no real opinion on that either way. But if you guys have fun and you feel like it was worth it, then awesome. Six to go in the mini helmets. 3 to go flawless filler. Guys, help me out. Grab a spot, knock this down. No. No, I think the only thing holding Wemby back from being literally generational is going to be injury. So, no. Cooper Flag is solid. He could be. There's no. To me, it's not that close of a comparison, just being honest. And I don't want to talk bad about a guy who, right, we're selling. Like, he's great. He's great. Number one pick. Looks better and better every game. But Wemby is just a different cat. He's 7 foot freaking gigantic, 7'3", 7'4". He shoots threes. He's going to lead the league in blocks forever if he plays healthy. He's a passer. The Spurs could win championships right now. The Dallas Mavericks are a long way away. So, no. Short answer, no. Now, again, I've been wrong before, and there's that thing that you never know about is what's the work ethic like? How good are they going to get from year 1 to year 2 and year 2 to year 3, right? If Cooper Flag's jump shot continues to improve and get better, where he takes the Evan Mobley track, and by year 2 he'll be shooting threes. Year 3 he's making threes at a pretty high clip. And again, Wemby's injury, right? I mean, we don't want to talk about that too much. But it's true. If Wemby has missed time each season now, and that does matter. So, you know, do I think Wemby's upside peak is still far better than Cooper's? Sure. But do I think there's a world in which Wemby just can't shrug off the injuries and Cooper Flagg continues to develop and be better, and then there's, 4 seasons from now we're talking that Flagg is better? It certainly. I mean, I'll be honest. I think Castle might be better than Wemby in 4 years. I'm a huge Castle guy. I just am. I will make no apologies. I think the kid is a winner. He was a winner at UConn. He's a winner in the pros. He just keeps getting better, right? To that point about how do you get from year 1 to year 2. I mean, look at the kid. So, I'm all in on Castle. And, Wemby's amazing. And, again, the injury thing, it's just how much risk do you want to live with if you're investing in Wemby cards. And then Cooper Flagg is awesome. But, I don't think he's on that level personally because again, he's not 7'3", right? He's not gonna block shots at that rate. He's not playing with the players that Wemby's already gonna get to play with. But yeah, Wemby's like Durant in that he can get his shot anywhere on the court whenever he wants it because of his height and athleticism. Flagg is great. He's not that yet. And again, take everything I say about Flagg just slightly with a grain of salt because I'm so salty about the Luka trade that's like, I know in my brain I'm slanting mildly negative only for that reason, which isn't fair, right? So just I'm being transparent as I can that I'm so pissed they traded Luka to the Lakers that I still can't get over it that much. And so I feel like I'm taking it out on Cooper Flagg a little bit. But I will say I'm thoroughly impressed with his last 3 weeks compared to his first 5 weeks or whatever whatever it's been. He's really impressed me when Davis got hurt, right? If they trade Anthony Davis away and he really, his usage goes way up, and they rebuild around him, his stats will go crazy, and then that'll be a better conversation. And to the point, we'll see. Like Wemby just came back now. Can Wemby play pretty much the rest of the season without another multi-week injury? I'm skeptical, but if he can prove it, then great. Pardon me. Pardon me, guys. Ooh. Let me refresh myself on... Yeah, I think that's fair. I agree with you. I really like this class. I am a fan, right? We got Cooper. I love Dylan Harper. I love VJ. I love Con Kneppel. I think Walter Clayton looks very good. This class, right? I mean, we got Wemby. I think Brandon Miller, again, is kind of a TBD. Ahmed Thompson's a stud. Cason Wallace, solid as hell. Keontae's a stud. Hey, what up, Josh? So Cleveland. I pretty much only own Cleveland cards. Coward, yep, Coward's very good. I would say this year's class I probably like a little bit better than this Wemby class, right? Asar also. So I guess you're pretty top heavy, but yeah, I really like this class. I really do. Cedric Coward's very good, and it's so early, right? I mean, we have the benefit of 2 years removed on the Wemby class, whereas we're not even at Christmas on this rookie class. So, I mean, when I think about guys, especially rookies that play on better teams, right? The AJ Mitchells from last year, where all of a sudden in year 2 they're popping, right? We talk about that sophomore jump is a pretty common thought in NBA for NBA rookies. So, yeah, I would almost rank this one. Cedric Coward plays for the Grizzlies. Yeah, I would say this one I would probably maybe put a peg higher, although the Wemby, Amen, Asar combo is pretty ridiculously good too. But yeah, Cavs, Guardians, Browns, Buckeyes is pretty much what I've got. So yeah, I've got my best cards are like Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley rookies, Jose Ramirez, Stephen Kwan. Not a lot of Browns to collect. I got a couple Joe Thomases I like. I've got some Ohio State stuff. I got a couple Ohio State mini helmets from the national championship guys, Will Howard and Emeka Ibuka. So yeah, I got 2 or 3 Donnies. I got 2 or 3 Mobleys. I bought a bunch of Jalen Tyson stuff last year, which I think is, if I was in the reselling, would probably make a buck or two on the Jalen Tyson stuff. But pretty much it's all Cleveland. I got tons of Guardians cards. Don't be starting nothing, Josh. 5 to go in the mini helmets. Guys, I love talking hoops with you. I appreciate it very much. Keeping me busy here. And it's one of my favorite things in the world to do. So thank you guys so much. Happy to rip anything we get going here. 5 to go in the mini helmets. But we can keep talking basketball. I don't mind. I don't know if anybody can beat the Thunder this year. I'll put that out there. Don't waste your futures money on anybody but the Thunder, right? Barring a SGA injury, I don't see how they lose. I really don't. They're so good. They're so deep. They're well coached. I just think it's an uphill battle. They're going to have home court. I like, I'm always a Denver guy. Joker and Jamal for life. Like, they're going to always be a tough out. You got some other good teams in there. But it just seems like the Thunder are in dynasty mode almost. No, you're good. Mark's got a good sense of humor. He knows you're kidding. He's a chef by trade, right? Those guys are always talking trash, according to my cousin who's a chef. 5 to go in the minis, 3 to go in flawless. Let's make it happen. I was gonna start sorting, but I figured we'd get these 2 breaks done and then start that process. I'm just hanging out here. As I said, the longer we sit, the more money it costs me. Doing some bets here. I can't help it. Chris has had a customer in the store here working on some kind of sale for a long time. And he's being really nice about it because, we close at 7, and the guys are always cool about staying open longer, but He's been talking to one guy for about an hour, and the guy's just hemming and hawing and looking and hemming and hawing and looking and. That's true. I always forget. For some reason I forget because I always peg you as like British, even though you're not. Right? You live over there now, but yeah, you're South African. That's right. You're my one friend from South Africa. Boom! We just had a couple flawless fillers go, guys. We're down to last spot mojo. Thank you so much. Whatever fills next will rip next. We should get both of these done tonight. And then hopefully get some traction on a couple of these fun randoms. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's Michael Bibba B looking for some booms. Thank you, Michael. Michael's done so much of the heavy lifting in this filler, guys. Let's help him out. Anthony's got 2. Michael's got 4. Fredrickson for 1. I got last spot mojo. Who wants it, guys? Let's get this briefcase a ripping. Whatever fills first will break first, right? We got them both on schedule about the same time. That is a decision for you and you alone. Love it if you got it. Happy if you don't. Make whatever decision's right for you. It's a lot of bucks. But could be a big boom. You never know. Flawless briefcase. You know what you're doing. Boom. Well, that decision has been made for you, Josh, because we did sell it out. We'll flip that on the schedule real quick, and we'll be ready to rock. This is Flawless Football. Pick your team, number 5 now. And football mini helmets open. This is a judgment-free zone. Joshua B grabbed it. Thanks, Josh. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with playing soccer, man. Nothing at all. I played soccer up until high school. I enjoyed it. Indoor was super fun. I got soccer. No shame in that. All right, filler teams, filler participants there. Sleeves. I got top loaders. We are ready, folks. Let's get some fire. Ooh, what's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now 2024 Panini Flawless Football. This is Pick Your Team number 5. 1/2 case break, a briefcase of flawless beauty. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Thank you so much for those of you that got those filler spots. Get this one knocked out tonight, guys. Good news is we'll ship this out tomorrow for you, so quick mail days for those that get the booms. Yeah, you and me both, man. All right, thank you guys so much again. Filler here, pretty big filler. Cardinals, Falcons, Panthers, Bears, Bengals, Dolphins, Vikings, Commanders are our filler teams. 8 teams in the filler. We rolled a 2. We're going to go 2 plus our base number 3. 5 clicks to randomize the 8 filler teams. And after 5, it is the Chicago Bears down to the Miami Dolphins. Bears to Dolphins, good. And my participants, Anthony grabbed 2. Michael B grabbed 2. Frederick grabbed 1. Michael B was like, man, we got to get this going. Hero ball. Michael, thank you. And Joshua B, Northeast Ohio Zone. Joshua grabbed the last spot. Thank you guys so much. Good luck to you. 3 plus a 5. I'm going to go 8 clicks to randomize you a random team or teams from the filler. 8 clicks on our 8 participants. Well, not quite 8 participants, but you know what I mean. 8 spots. 8 clicks is what we're doing. Big draw, I know. Good luck. And after 8, we've got Michael up top. We've got Anthony at the bottom. We copy. We paste. We look like this. That's true. I think that's changing little by little, but I would agree with that. There we go. Organized by participant. And let me resort it here alphabetically by city name. Michael B, Arizona. Anthony, Hotlanta. Michael B, Carolina and Chicago. Joshua B, Bengals. Anthony, Miami Dolphins. Michael, Minnesota Vikings. And Frederick, Washington Commanders. All right, there is step 1. The filler draw is complete. That's right, Joshua, you're in this, aren't you? You got Philly, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. We're just so obsessed with American football that I think we judge it a little bit, right? We don't understand we don't understand how popular it is on the world stage. I think I can say to some of my friends that a couple of my cousins are diehard soccer fans. They're really into Premier League. I do Premier League Survivor. I'm not huge into it, but a couple of my cousins are. So some of the group chats that are negative about soccer revolve around 0-0, 1-0, right? You watch a 2-hour soccer game for no score, that kind of stuff. But no, I mean, I think it's growing exponentially. Messi coming to the MLS certainly has, I think, boosted it. If Team USA Soccer, continues to, not I guess it continues to improve, but makes a run at some point, right? Especially on the men's side, the women's soccer has been extremely good for the U.S. So, but I agree. I mean, I think it's the last 10 years we've seen a lot of progression in terms of the acceptance of soccer and how popular it is, and to be quite frank, and again, there's some people that would say the headers and concussions with that, but just the health involved in the football side of things has, I think, gravitated more youth towards soccer as well. It's funny, those memories you always have standing out. I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods and was selling soccer or cleats to somebody, and it was about the mom was talking about soccer, football, and I mentioned something about the injury risk, and the dad just lost it, right? Soccer is just as injury risk as that. It is. The endurance of it is crazy, and it's a beautiful game. Played correctly. I think too, there's a systemic coaching problem all the way up, right? I mean, I remember when I was growing up, I played pretty competitive soccer. Knowing what I know now about the game, I was not coached correctly at all about anything, right? You focus on foot skills and that, but the team aspect of soccer was never coached correctly, in my opinion, at least in my experience. But all right, that I do not know. All right, guys, we're going to flip the seal here on our Flawless Football briefcase. Thank you again for jumping in. We'll use some blockers here. Right, in case this is your first time seeing me do Flawless, we're going to take these little black blockers. I'm going to open the briefcase, and I'm just going to use these to hide the encased cards for the end, just for dramatic effect and all that, all right? So, boom, there's one. Boom, there's two. Boom, here's three. And the box of cards there. We got the Diamond Guarantee and the keys here. So we'll put the encased over here like so. All right, let's go clean screen for the breaks. When I pull this mega boom, we have a beautiful IG cut without your guys' names on there. That's always my hope. That's pretty much all we have to do, right? One last time, guys. This is 2024 Panini Flawless Football. Pick your team, number 5, from BomberBreaks.com. I can't thank you enough, guys, for getting in. Appreciate it. Good luck. Pretty good eBay breaks. Let's keep it rocking here on the website stuff. Good luck, everybody. Michael's doing heavy lifting. Very nice. All right, so we're going to start with the box here. Fun fact, I was taught cricket in high school, but it is a very confusing sport. I also went to an all-male high school, which is why I think we learned cricket. It was a little uppity private school. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's start with a hit here for the Baltimore Ravens. It's Zay Flowers, 11 out of 20 on the Flawless patch. Zay Flowers, 11 out of 20. Baltimore in this break, heading to Jacob S. Jacob, that is yours on the Zay Flowers, 11 out of 20. Up next, we've got one of our filler teams, Rookie Showcase Emerald Green Quad Mem Rome Odunze. Boom. Michael B., you got the Bears. You get the Rome Odunze 2 out of 5 Emerald memorabilia. Very nice hit there on the Rome Odunze. Rome Odunze to 5. All right, our first autograph is going to go to the hometown Cleveland Browns. Patch autographs of Bernie Kosar. Boom. Bernie's have been battling a lot of health issues as of late here. They've been following the story pretty closely. So wishing him hopefully a full recovery. We'll see. But one of the big time sports figures here in Cleveland is Bernie Kosar, right? A lot of love for Bernie. 8 out of 25 Browns. Michael C., that is yours on the Kosar. Next up, for the Buffalo Bills, it's Honored Ink. Andre Reed. Jacob, another hit for you. Got the Zay Flowers patch. Going to add the Andre Reed autograph to the mail day. 14 out of 25 on the Andre Reed Honored Ink. Next up, I'm going back to Chicago. It's Signature Gloves, Devin Hester. 10 out of 15 on the Devin Hester. Michael B. Bears filler team for you. 1 out of 15 on the Hester patch auto. Signature Gloves on the flawless hit of Devin Hester. Next up, we've got another filler hit. Michael, you also drew the Carolina Panthers. You're getting the rookie Shadow signatures, Emerald Boomin, Xavier Legette. 3 out of 5 on the Xavier Legette autograph. Rookie Shadow signatures. Congrats, Michael. Another one for you. And to round out the box, before we get to the encased, we've got a 7 out of 15 Warren Moon. Warren Moon Hall career progressions. The Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Titans. That's Eric. And obviously the Vikings are the Vikings from Michael, so this will be a random. Let's go ahead and take care of that now. So Titans first via the Oilers, and then Vikings second. Same as we did on the randomizer, guys. 3 is my base number. 1 is the die roll. Just 4 clicks. The team on top after 4 gets the Warren Moon to 15. 4 clicks is what we need. This was the one that counts. And after 4 clicks, it's the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings here after 4 clicks of the random. That is Michael B. Michael, congrats. Yours. All right, that is our box. Now, let's take a look at some encased booms. Good luck, everybody. Come on, baby. Our first encased card is going to be 2 out of 20. 2 out of 20 for the Minnesota Vikings. It's Dallas Turner. Dallas Turner rookie. Ruby. Michael, Vikings are yours. Having a pretty good break in terms of quantity of hits. 2 out of 20 on the Dallas Turner. Ruby red. Next up, we've got Flawless Achievements. It is Drew Brees. Boom. 8 out of 10 Super Bowl MVP Drew Brees. New Orleans Saints NOLA. That is Michael C. Michael C. That is yours. Congrats. Flawless Achievements Drew Brees to 10. We've hit Michael some pretty good cards, and I do believe Michael also won some break credit from our convention giveaway. So, but not to take away from all the money Michael has definitely put in the breaks. So, 8 out of 10 on the Drew Brees. Flawless Achievements, your Super Bowl MVP. And the last card is going to be 9 out of 20. 9 out of 20. It is Caleb Williams. Boom! Rookie Showcase Quad Mem to 20 of Caleb. Michael B. definitely crushed it in this one in terms of getting a lot of the hits in the briefcase. double rookie showcases. We got Roma Dunze Emerald to 5. There's Caleb Williams encased to 20. And Caleb is really turned it on here in year 2, right? Gonna be able to see him in the playoffs. I got to see him real good this last Sunday against the Browns. Just whooped our butts. 9 out of 20 rookie showcase. Caleb Williams. Mem. All right, folks. Thank you so much for giving it a shot. I know. It can hurt some if we whiffed on you. So I appreciate you trying, and hopefully the booms will find you at some point in the near future. Let's recap what we had. Again, on the Mems, it's the rookie showcase Roma Dunze to 5 for the Bears, and Zay Flowers patched to 20 for the Ravens. We had the Dallas Turner Ruby to 20 for the Vikings. And then our autographs, Xavier Legette Emerald Shadow Signatures to 5 for the Panthers. We had Andre Reed to 25 Honored Ink for the Bills. I've got Devin Hester to 15 Signature Gloves, Bears. This is Bernie Kosar for the Brownies to 25. I've got the Warren Moon to 15. I randomized it on the spot, went to the Minnesota Vikings on the Moon. We had the Caleb Williams rookie showcase to 20, quad patch, and flawless achievements autograph of Drew Brees, 8 out of 10 for the Saints and Michael C. All right, thank you so much, guys. We got mini helmets. Fill in for next. Oh man! All right, thank you guys so much. We did sell out the mini helmets while we were ripping that flawless. Thank you. We'll get into that here in one moment. Pardon me. It's cold, man. It's real cold. $18 feels like 7. Not great. Not great, Bob. Not great. All right. I was gonna say ours are Fahrenheit. You're in Celsius because we just got to be different about everything. Having standardized worldwide standardized measurements of unit units of measurement, not high on the early people's priority list. Believe me, man. Believe me. If I could get the guys to relocate Bomber Sports Cards to Florida, I would not be the reason we would not do that. Unfortunately, these guys have some families and things, but I'm with you, man. I'm with you. There's a really funny clip I saw the other day of someone talking about that. Like, why? Why do we choose to live here in the cold and snow? There's a reason when I was 23, I got moved to Vegas. I went where it was warm all the time. I don't know why I came back for family, but oh man. All right, let's have some fun. Let's do some minis. Here we go. What's up, everybody? It's already here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now Gold Rush autographed football mini helmets. This is random team number 1 of Series 7. Thank you so much, guys, for jumping in and for the fill. Always have a fun time seeing these minis. 12 minis in the break. Always pretty decent odds here on the random team. Guys, it is a pure random, all 30 in Arizona down to the Commanders. 3 plus a 2. We're going 5 clicks. I'm not going to see 65 for like 4 months, man. I don't know. My cousins are trying to get me to go to Daytona for the 500. I'm not a big NASCAR guy, but just going to Florida in February seems like it might be a good decision. After 5 clicks, it is the New York Giants up top, the Chicago Bears at the bottom. Giants to Bears. Good. And my participants, it is Sale with 2, George and Matthew, Chris Dubbs and David, Anthony grabbed several, Timothy, Greg, Matt, Brian, Douglas, Joseph, David, Sean, Patrick, Jason, Vicente, Brock, Mark, Kim Alicious, Scotty B, Tim, Michael C, and John R. Last couple spot mojos. Appreciate you guys so much for getting in. Good luck to you in the draw and the break. We're going 5 clicks to get you an NFL football team or 2. And after 5 clicks, it is Chris W. down to Brock. Let's apply a bit of formatting. And sort the range by participant, which gives me, let's see here, let's go like that. Anthony with the Jets down to Vicente with the Lions. All right, let me re-sort this by participant. Good, okay. All right. Guys, a little bit easier as always. I'm just going to use, you can just watch me on the overhead, or on the face cam rather, just because it's a little bit easier to try to reverse open this big mini case, you know, on the brake pad itself. So all the minis are individually sealed, etc., etc. We got a lot of familiar faces in this break. I'm not too worried about it. But. love that. I love that we're talking about key lime pie. Oh, wow. We got some good info. Good info, John. Okay, guys. We'll leave the team assignments up on the screen. Good luck to everybody. Let's see. You know, my goal is always pull at least one cover sheet mini. We got some really cool stuff on there. What is that in the middle? Who is that? I can't even tell. That might just be the generic Gold Rush emblem. Now that they see it, but Mahomes, all kinds of cool stuff. All right, very good. Very good. Good luck, everybody. I do want to mention too, guys, because it has come up a few times. If you get a mini helmet and you also have cards, that's not like an abundance of cards. We're gonna ship the box like this, and when you open it, there'll be an envelope in the box with your cards, right? So I just want to make sure everyone's clear that if you have a smaller envelope of cards and you win a mini, they will be together in the same box in the mini with an envelope inside. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. We will start with a hit for the San Francisco 49ers Rave Collection. Is that O.H.I. Bosa? It is San Francisco David doing what David does, which is get hits in the memorabilia breaks. Congrats, man. First autograph is yours. Niners Rave Collection alternate. Told you guys, by the time we get to Series 7, these minis are just fire. Rave Collection Bosa. San Francisco David. Hey, I like it. I like it. Wow. Okay. So something that we don't see that often in these type of breaks is the dual hit, and it didn't take us long to get a second Niners helmet. I'm not shocked that David is the lucky recipient of the one of the all-time leading rushers in the history of football. Hey, it's Frank Gore there. The Lunar Eclipse white alternate mini of Frank Gore. Frank Gore for you, David. Congrats. All right, so I'm glad I do not have an all-Niners mini helmet case. Let's see what we got next. It's going to go to the Jets, Jets. A Hall of Fame inscription in 2023. This is Joe Klecko. Joe Klecko on the Jets green mini. Klecko there, New York Jets. Anthony, that is yours. Congrats. Joe Klecko, Jets mini. You could answer at your own record, but what do you got for me, man, on your on the London trip? We haven't really talked about that. I'm curious how that all went, how that experience was. Let me know, dude. Next up for the LA Chargers, this is Derwin. It is Derwin James of the LA Chargers. The bolts on that one, on the mini. Derwin James Chargers. Anthony, another one for you. How do you take yourself out of field goal range, Rodgers? There we go. Right on cue. right on cue. Very cool, man. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Next up, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Flash Alternate. That's my man, Justin Fields. Pittsburgh Anthony, another one for you. Well, I guess we got your 3 teams, right? Jets, Chargers, Steelers, boom, boom, boom. That's how you draw it up, Anthony. Justin Fields there on the Steelers Mini, Flash Alternate. Next up, Salute to Service Mini Helmet for the Dallas Cowboys. Is that DeMarcus Ware? It is. Little boom. Salute to Service, DeMarcus Ware. Nice hit there. Cowboy spot. Timothy, yours? I like that one quite a bit. That's pretty darn cool. Salute to Service, kind of the camo brown white sig on the DeMarcus Ware, one of the better Cowboys in that era. Timothy. Quiet in here. What's going on? Error occurred. What? Weird. All right, so we got 2-4. This is the halfway point. Oh, and I'm jealous already. And why am I jealous? Because it's Ohio State Buckeye. Travion Henderson. Boom. Collegiate helmets go to their current NFL team. Patrick with the Patriots. That is yours. Congrats. Travion, national champion Buckeye Mini. Let's go. Very, very cool one there on the Travion. New England here, Patrick. Patrick, this is my obligatory, and no pressure at all, no worries whatsoever. If you think in your head you would sell this Travion Ohio State helmet, I would be a buyer. I would take it off your hands at a very fair price. No shipping, no eBay listing, nothing like that. So if you are interested in selling, I do have a few of the National Champion Minis. I would love to add that to my PC. If you wanted to sell it, Patrick, let me know. All right, up next. All right, so this is a rare. We have another duplicate in terms of teams. This is going to be another Dallas Cowboy for Timothy. It is Cliff Harris. Cliff Harris, Dallas. Congrats, Tim. Double hitting. All right, 4 more to go. Good luck, everybody. This is a pretty cool. That's a really cool boom. There it is. We got one, folks. A cover sheet mini for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jason R. That's a Flash alternate Joe Burrow. Boom. Congratulations. That's pretty darn cool. Cover sheet mini on the Burrow. Flash alternate of Joey B. Cincinnati Jason R. Congrats, man. What? Oh man, I feel like I guess I just have to come to Florida and we'll have to go grab lunch and talk about it. That's so cool. Sudeikis was at the game. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, man. We should have won that game too. We blew it, but less important. Worry about that in a minute. All right, we got a cover sheet mini. What else can we get? How about the last player to ever win MVP as a defensive player, Hall of Famer in 1999 for the New York Football Giants, Chris W. It's Lawrence Taylor. Boom. That's a really cool mini. The Giants logo, nice signature location, Hall of Fame inscription. We should have won that game. It doesn't matter. I'm glad you had fun, man. I can't wait to hear more about it. That's awesome. Giants there. Congrats. New York Giants, Chris W. Like that one quite a bit. All right, down to 2. Good luck. Next up, it's going to be a salute to service. That's O-H-I Olave. Chris Olave for the Saints, Tim R. Tim, that is your salute to service on the camo mini. Another white marker sig. Very cool. Tim R. All right, very good. And our last mini of the break. Is going to go to the Chicago Bears. Brock, it is a Hall of Fame inscription, 1998. It is Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary there for the Bears. The Bears. Brock, that is yours. All right, folks, that is your mini helmet break. Thank you again for giving it a shot. Mike Singletary for the Bears rounds it out. It's hard for me to do a full recap. Short break. Thank you guys again. Whatever fills next to break next. Bowman University best football double random team is my closest. And we are down to 11. Be right back, folks. Joe Burrow mini helmet at least. That was nice. I don't believe so. I can see it. Yep, I don't believe it. Yep. All right, folks, what is going on? 11 to go. Bowman University best football. What's up, guys? Just hanging out here. 11 to go. Bowman U best football double random team. Down to 10. Thank you, thank you. Ten to go, guys. Bowman, you best. Double Ram Team. 4 autos per box. 12 in the break. Patch autograph opportunities. Really fun product. We ripped Random Team already. We ripped a full case yesterday. Feel free to watch the recaps if you want to check out what you got going on. But very strong product for the price point here. 10 to go, guys, in the Bowman. You best. Hey, Mark, sorry, just saw your chat. Recon Box 2021. Hey, what up, Wayne? What up? Russ off tonight, Wayne, just for your reference. You want to rip it? Okay, let me go take a look here. Recon 2021 Recon Box. I do have it, Mark, if you would like it. I do have the Solo 2021. 2021. Yeah. 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 I told the guys to be on the lookout for your payment. While Mark's going to do a little personal, guys, we're down at 10 in the Bowman University Best Football Random. It's a double random team. You're getting two teams. Two teams on that one. I believe these are 55s. Okay, sounds good. Looks like. All right. Thank you, thank you. We are all set. All right, let's do it. Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got right now a personal box break of 2020-21 Panini Recon Basketball for my man Mark. Thank you, Mark, so much for hanging out, chatting with me all night, and ripping this personal. Good luck to you, man. If you guys want to be like Mark, all of our personals are now found at BomberSportsCards.com. We can have everything from blasters and hangers to high-end hobby and everything in between. BomberSportsCards.com attached to our retail site there. For right now, Mark, you're getting 2 autographs and a bunch of parallels here, all in the Recon, plus some big boom opportunities. Good luck, man. All right, simple enough. Let's see what we can do. right. Let's see what we've got. We have a first pack autograph. It's a rookie. True potential signatures. It is Desmond Bane. Boom. Good start, Mark. 3 out of 5 on the Desmond Bane True Potential Rookie Sig. Congrats. That's a nice one right there. Desmond Bane Rookie Auto to 5 to get you started. Heck yeah, man. That's a real good start. True Potential Signatures of Desmond Bane to 5. I remember having to deal with these weird Charlotte Bobcat cards. Yeah, good stuff there. And then you got the gold variations, right? Just so you know what you're getting here, right? The Drummond is gold there. So we got rookies and golds. Yeah, I mean, I think that's not bad. I mean, it's, you know, Bane's a pretty, I would say he's like borderline all-star tier player, and short numbered, right, to Wayne's point. Out of 5, I would take that as my first auto all day, every day. So I mean, I'd be happy with it for sure. Can't retire just yet, but no, it's a pretty good one, man. That is Devin Vassell, rookie, Spurs youngster. And how about a Giannis Antetokounmpo in the gold? Yeah, I'm not quite sure if these gold variations do much, but cool to get them, and we'll top load Giannis. And Rock the Rim, that's Kawhi on the insert. This is a numbered hit of Goran Dragic. 85 out of 99. 85 out of 99 on the Goran Dragic blue. Here is Miami Heat man. And eyes on the prize, Clay. Warriors insert. Kick the field goal. Paul Reed, rookie, and Buddy Hield, gold. And this is Rock the Rim, Bradley Beal, numbered insert. $19 out of $199 on the Beal. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not, unfortunately, my skill set's not the best when it comes to knowing what year is which. That sounds about right, but hopefully we'll find a Ant-Man rookie card here quickly that will help us know for sure. Terrence Ross, gold. I'll be honest, it's just super fun. Seeing some of the names from this year's stuff. Maneuvers insert of Jamal for Denver. And there's a little hold. That is Bryn Forbes. Bryn Forbes here in the gold. This is 6 out of 10. Milwaukee Bucks. Youngster. Another nice short one for you. Eight out of 10 on the Bryn Forbes. And And this is Isaiah Stewart. Rookie insert. Skylar Mays rookie. Jamal and Miles Turner, gold. There's the Ja Maneuvers insert. This is Montes, back when he was a Pacer. Domantas Sabonis, 155 out of 199. And Hallie. Funny that he'd be right behind him, right behind Montes. Kings, future legends, indeed. Doing this where I keep putting the non-golds in my gold pile. What am I doing? Sorry. K-Love with the Cavs. And there's a Desmond Bane gold rookie. Okay, thank you, Wayne. Wayne has confirmed that it is Ant-Man's rookie year. This is Future Legends, De'Aaron Fox, 1 out of 99. Come on, holding, false start. Holding, false start. 1 out of 99, Kings, De'Aaron Fox. And your last pack, Kenyon Martin Jr. rookie. Christian Wood gold. And Precious Achiuwa rookie insert. All right, dude. Thank you. I'm sorry we didn't find any Ant-Man rookies, unfortunately. But I did top load the Desmond Bane gold rookie and the Giannis gold. You had a couple numbered hits here. That's De'Aaron Fox to 90 at 9, Domantas Sabonis to 190 at 9, Bradley Beal to 199, and Goran Dragic to 90 at 9. And at least the good news is you did a couple of short print autographs. Bryn Forbes for the Bucks to 10. And your best hit by far here going to be this Desmond Bane rookie autograph to 5. All right, very good, Mark. That's your personal. I mean, everything is relative to the box price, Mark. So the real question will be, to me, this is the card that matters, right? This is the good card. This is the real good card. How much does that go for? Let's do some search and see what we can do. Nah. Nothing that low numbered, but the other autos aren't selling for that much, to be honest with you, man. So, I mean, maybe not the greatest, not the greatest box for you, probably, unfortunately. All right, folks, we are down to 10 in the Bowman's Bass University football. Ten to go, folks. 10 to go. For sure, man. Yeah, no, he's solid. He's real solid. I've always been a big Bane guy. First year in Orlando this year, and yeah. He had a 5, right? Magic make a little run. You never know. We get this to single digits here, folks, on the double random team of Bowman's University Best Football. Yeah, no, he's solid. I mean, Cooper Flagg, 14-point first quarter. Let's try to get some momentum going, guys. 10 spots to go. Just $39.99. We got a pair of very affordable random teams, my two closest. 10 to go. Bowman University Best Football. 3-box break. 4 autos per box. 12 in the break. Patch autographs are out there. Take a shot. See what you think. Let's get in single digits here, folks, on the Bowman University Best Football. All right, very good. Had a couple spots go here off the best random down to 8. Thank you, thank you. There's a link in the chat, guys, if you want in 4 autos per box, 12 in the break, double random team style. Down to single digits, guys, here in the double random team. Just $39.99 gets you in. This one we can fill pretty darn quick here on this Monday night. 8 to go, folks, in the double random. feel like no. Let me check for you. Confirmed sticker on the autograph. Sticker auto. Yeah, no, heck yeah. No, anything that low numbered, right, feels pretty good. Just from that, from exactly what you said, right? Only to 5. Those are not easy to find. And honestly, like, you know, now that it's 5 years removed, a lot of those rookies are going to be nobodies. To get a guy that's a, you know, borderline all-star, you know, type player is cool. Eight to go. Bowman U Best Football double random team. PSA is coming in there. Yeah, you mean if there's like a ship my cards that deals in shipping people's cards to PSA in America? Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna have a hard time. I don't, maybe you adapt, adjust, maybe other if they do it to all the grading services, maybe, but certainly gonna hurt their business if that's their sole process is just shipping stuff to the U.S. for grading. Yeah, it is interesting, right? Everything's starting to feel more and more monopolized a little bit, but Not at all. You're allowed to like your cards any way you want. That's why that's the fun of it. I got a couple Darius Garland's graded rookies just because he didn't have any like signed stuff. I found a Goodwin Champions card. I finally got of his, but no. If you like what you like, most of my autographs and stuff are just raw. It just depends on the purpose, right? But and then again, like I've been to Wayne's. Wayne's got tons of PSA slabs. They look nice. All organized. It looks more professional, So to each their own. Guys, we're hanging out here on this Monday night. Got a couple fun stuff ripped. Looking to do a Bowman University Best Football. The double random team for $39.99. I'm down to 8 spots to go. You get 2 teams off the list. 2 teams there. And Wayne likes some raw too. Yeah. Right? No wrong answers. Go, Jalen. All right, I might have a chance to hit this parlay. I didn't know Jalen Warren was even playing, but yeah. Well, that's like what? That's gonna be your 100 hoops graded card, right? So it kind of just doesn't fit the rest of the set there. But I get it. Yeah, I've never even thought about cracking any slabs. I know that's again. There's a whole world though, right? If that's your whole game is just buying, grading, reselling, you're probably doing that kind of stuff all significantly more. I have fun on this end, ripping packs, seeing cool stuff, collecting my Cleveland guys, living vicariously through Wade and his card collection. Oh, you didn't mention that small detail, Mr. Mobley, who's sadly out for 2 to 4. All right, guys, just one of those Mondays. Just didn't have a lot of action. I appreciate the fills we did get. Mark, I just want to say thank you, man. You were really awesome chatting with me, keeping me company. Appreciate you buying the personal, all that stuff, dude. So you're a real one, bro. I appreciate you. And, guys, we'll be back at it Wednesday. We got a big Wednesday ahead. Cosmic Chrome and Heritage High Number release. We will be getting pretty close on the Bowman U Best football. We've got several other breaks added too, right? We got the football out there. We've got, and then Chrome Hoops release Thursday. I know we're pumped for that as well. Wow, another Steelers touchdown. Whew. Jonnu Smith, 14-yard rushing touchdown. Yikes. All right, guys, we're going to be out. Thank you so much. We'll see you all on Wednesday. You'll get those mail days heading out tomorrow. All right? Take care.